the end of the day, when all of you biatches are talking about the man gotta make more, he gotta step up, more, it's not right, it's not fair, oh my God, you're poor, you're a bum, crusty, rusty, ashy. We're not gonna settle. No settling. We're not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Got a new song, y'all. Anyway, got it. Settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Oh my God. Settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Oh my God. Oh my God. Settling, not gonna settle. No settling, not gonna settle. No settling, not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Oh my God. Settling, not gonna settle. No settling, not gonna settle. No settling, not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Oh my God. Settling, not gonna settle. No settling, not gonna settle. No settling, not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Oh my God. Settling, not gonna settle. No settling, not gonna settle. No settling, not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, Jasmine. Oh, Jasmine. Don't settle, child. Don't settle at all. Hey there, bestie. Lord help your people. What is today? Today's Wednesday? Happy hump day. Shout out to y'all. If you're here live, I appreciate you. If you're on replay, hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that hype button if you can do that. Please, I'd appreciate you. Because, child, we got to talk as you. Child, all we do is talk. All we do is talk about some foolishness. Okay, so now, day after election, y'all's girl. Not funny. It's not funny, but child, it's not like this wasn't predicted, wasn't it? Didn't everybody already say, oh, she's not gonna win? And I'm just a little bit confused. Like, we gonna get into it. Let me not even start. We'll get into it. Shout out to y'all. I see you. I appreciate you. Please make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. Got lunch. I got a little bit of lunchtime. I have until 2 p.m. EST because that's my next meeting. It's been a rough day, y'all. It's been a rough day already. It's 12:36 EST. I don't know what time it is where y'all are at, but if you're on EST time, this day needs to be over already. Right? I don't think I'm gonna make it to the gym tonight. But I did make it this morning, barely. My back is killing me. I don't know what the hell's going on. It's like I'm 500 years old up in this bitch. I can barely bend over or anything. Pause. Anyway, we gotta talk about this and then of course get some updates on some things. And Hypocrite released a video, of course. Hypocrite released a video. I think Taz released a video, but I can only get to one right now because we got some other stuff to do. How is it that Anton ain't gonna come on this morning? On the day after Jasmine Crockett loses. Anton, you got to do better. Anton, because Anton said that he had to deal with his flight. Shout out to those that were here this morning that was here when I show and proved that bitch ass Frigidaire is a bitch ass ninja, which I already proved that, but is a liar as well. So shout out to Danny Omega, who is Cases and Cam doing a replay on my stream from this morning. to let that bitch ass nigga know that more people is going to know. Not that they don't already know that you just a bitch ass nigga. Okay. And all that self-righteousness is bullshit. And you need to repent, nigga. Not to me, because y'all, I don't give a fuck about you. Not one damn bit. When one of your minions takes the shit on over there to you, fuck you. All right? Anyway. Happy Wednesday, y'all. It's hump day. It's hump day. Yeah, he's going to add one on Saturday. So that means that he won't get to talk about Jasmine until tomorrow. Unless he'll talk about it on the show tonight, which I will not watch. I don't know. I know that Corey Holcomb came on last night, but I don't know one damn thing about it because I'm not watching it. When I say I'm done, I'm done. Okay. But let's go ahead and get shout out to the Black Hebrew Israelites. The views of the hostess is not necessarily the views of the chat. This is the best chat on YouTube. They are half damn crazy most of the damn time. Yeah, and I will be back later. I will be back later for a stream. At least that's the plan. It might not be. Shout out to what's that say, Clakia? Hey everyone, maybe try some Tiger Balm and rub it on your back after you put a heating pad on it. Thank you. I will try that. I got a heating pad on it right now, which is why I'm kind of upright like this to keep it in place, even though it's wrapped around me. But thank you so much. I appreciate that. Kojak in the building. I see you. Thank you so much for being here. All right, y'all. Now, of course, we'll have to talk about Anton. But before we get to Anton, look, here you go. Here you go. Yes, I'm working right now. This is my job. What you talking, chat? What you talking? Let's get an update before I get into Crockett on this story with the young Black scholars, as BCP calls them, who allegedly raped a young girl, put rocks in her mouth, 15, 13, and 12, or 14, 13, and 12, and the girl is 12 years old. Somebody's auntie gonna have the nerve to get up on the internet and have something to say. Now, even though this is from QC Media, whoever the hell they are, this was already on the blogs as well, but I just got their view because it might be longer. So those are the three young scholars on the left. We already know that the one in the middle, his daddy said, "It's not his fault, not my baby," is what he said, because he has a father in his life and he was only going to Miami and he was hanging out with the wrong kids. Well, it sounded like the father wasn't paying attention. Oh, that would be you, sir. Now, y'all know we never see a father, so shout out to him. But child, if you don't know what your kid was doing and this is what he does on vacation, child, what the hell he do when he not on vacation would be my question. Allegedly. Because we did hear some things that we're questioning, but we're questioning them quietly until it comes out publicly. Y'all already know. Anyway, it says 3 Florida kids ranging from 12 to 15 are facing adult charges of SA on a 12-year-old girl in Miami. The 3 youths are accused of assaulting the girl, holding her down, and putting rocks in her mouth to silence her screams. The aunt of Xavier Tyson, which is either the top one or the third one, because the middle one has some different name, so I know that's not him. The aunt of Xavier Tyson went live to speak on the situation. Black people, why can't y'all ever just shut the fuck up? Why is it that y'all can't just wait for the shit to play out in court like it needs to? Do you not know that when you come out here that this shit can be used against y'all? Y'all don't care because you got to have somebody here in your mouth? All right, well, go ahead and get in here and ruin the damn chances, or say something that you probably got no business to be saying, and then it'll be used against the kid later on. But you know, what the hell do I... Shout out to your YouTube lawyer. Shout out to me. I be trying to tell you things. Blacks, ebonies, FBAs, ADOS, African Americans, ebonies, chocolates. Pick one. I don't give a damn. Y'all don't listen. Anyway.
So he like, shit, you been talking about you wanted to do this to me. You finna, do me like this. So I guess he got aggressive with her, and she was like, oh, no, I'm not finna do that. I'm not finna sleep with all of y'all. I'm only sleeping with him. So I guess whatever happened, while they was running the train on her, the lady who stayed upstairs must have on her way down to check her mail, or, you get what I'm saying, drop her garbage or whatever. She seen them, because how the building is made, where the lady who's seen the kids is like right there, and the farm is right there. So you can look over her balcony and see everything was going on in the farm. So I guess she spotted them. So in the mix of her spotted them, she like, what y'all doing in there? So that's when she want to yell, y'all stop, y'all stop, y'all stop. But she went home. He's savage. So he like, shit, you been talking about you wanted to do this to me. You finna, do me like this. So
okay, she's restarted because, child, this sounds crazy already. This sounds crazy. So Mima saw it all. Now listen, she giving up this information. We didn't ask for this. So she's saying that the girl wanted to take down these ones, but not those ones. Allegedly. That's what she's saying, right? And then the rest of them say, yeah, now you not going to do anything. We all going to. Either way, it's still wrong. Not because she allegedly may have wanted to do it, but because if she said she didn't want to do it with you and you made her do it, you're Child, what? Child, what? That's what I'm talking about. Shut up. Shut up. No. Y'all always got to be talking. Y'all always got to be running off at the mouth thinking, and who are you needing this validation from? Hell we gonna do? We ain't got nothing to do with them going to jail or not. You just hurting their case at the end of the day. There's always some biatch out here talking and squawking, child. Always.
I guess he got aggressive with her, and she was like, oh, no, I'm not finna do that. I'm not finna sleep with all of y'all. I'm only sleeping with him. So I guess whatever happened.
Okay, she only wanted to take down one. In front of the rest. Listen, she brought this shit out here. She brought this shit out here. So of course she's related to one of the boys, so she's gonna disparage the girl. All right. I'm not saying that it's not possible. All I'm saying is this is just another person that needed to shut the fuck up. But since she's talking, so the girl only wanted to take down one dude, but there was the rest of them there. So I guess while she allegedly decided to take down the one, the rest of them joined in. It still sounds like it's a problem to me, but that's just me.
While they was running the train on her, the lady who stayed upstairs.
Well, so I thought she only wanted to have relations with one. Now she getting a train ran on her. Does that mean it's not SA? I don't know. I mean, not that I'm taking her word for anything, but child, now Mima's up here watching it all, right?
The lady who stayed upstairs must have on her way down to check her mail, or
imagine you just try and go check your mail and you get involved in this bullshit. I'm just trying to check the mail. I'm just trying to see if there's any coupons. And this is what I got to run into?
You get what I'm saying? Drop her garbage or whatever. She seen.
Oh, now it's drop her garbage or whatever. Well, which one is it? It's important to know these details. See why you need to shut the fuck up and not come out here run off at the mouth?
Them, because how the building is made, where the lady who's seen the kids is like right there, and the farm is right there. So right you can look over her balcony and see everything was going on in the farm. So I guess
So was she taking out the trash or was she checking the mail? And was she looking over the balcony or did she see him on the way downstairs? You see how this don't make no sense? I don't believe her one bit. But go ahead, girl.
She spotted them. So in the mix of her spotted them, she like, what y'all doing in there?
She knew what they was doing.
So that's when she wanted to yell, y'all stop, y'all stop, y'all stop. But she went home. He's savage.
So she went home, so you trying to blame Mima now? So you trying to blame Mima now? Because Mima said, my name is Bennett and I ain't in it? All right. Come on. Oh, now it don't want to work. Come on.
So he like, shit, she never told her mama anything. Going on 2 days. She never told her mama anything. When the lady came to find out who daughter it was, she went and told the stepdaddy. So when the lady told the stepdaddy, that's when the little girl went to tell her mama. They dragged her from the park. They took her there and they raped her. I ain't justifying nothing. Let me tell you something. I ain't finna sit here and read y'all comments. I got on here to check her. If you gonna tell a story.
She got on here to check a 12-year-old. Was she there? I'd rather hear from me, Mom. Was she there? Because, child, none of this make any sense.
This is amazing.
Because if you was dragged, nobody saw it. Lest we not forget that this was 10 p.m. at night, yeah. Back in June. 10 p.m. at night. 12, 13, 14, and or 15. 12 p.m. I think it should be dark around 12 p.m. or 10 p.m. My bad. Thank you, Night J. She said, this is why we taught our daughter how to fight. And she has good grouping at the pew pew. Your daughter would not be walking home at the age of 12 by herself at 10 p.m. I know that for a fact.
Tell a story the right way. Don't get on here trying to make it seem like my nephew on a run or for none of that. Because if he get direct 5-2, he already got a lawyer. But I know at the end of the day, your daughter ain't telling the truth. Your daughter only pressing charges because you forcing her to press charges. Your daughter was never a virgin before she got touched.
Oh, no. Why is she telling this stuff? And was she there? I don't think you was there either. So this is all hearsay. No help whatsoever. Child, whoever this kid's mama is, need to get her up off the internet, even though this is too late. Get her on up off of here. This who you letting speak for you? This kind of tells us something. I'm just saying. This kind of tells us something as to who we dealing with, in my opinion.
She never told her mama anything. Right is right, wrong is wrong. I never justified what they did was right. At the end of the day, I told them they goofy. All y'all going out of that one little pussy, it's plenty little young girls out here that's fast.
This is your advice? Ma'am, this is your advice? These kids don't stand a chance if this is the advice that they're giving.
I didn't even fuck with my nephew for doing what he did because I got daughters too. But at the end of the day, I'm not saying they right what they did. But when y'all get on social media and trying to say certain things that's not true, I ain't finna sit there and let you say nothing about my nephew. He's not on no run. He has a court date. He goes in on the 5th. That's the reason why the news saying he's not getting charged as a juvenile. Right is right, wrong is wrong. I never justified what they did was right. At the end of the day, I told them they goofy. All y'all going out of that one little pussy.
Imagine you allegedly do an essay and all somebody says is, child, you goofy. Child, you goofy.
It's plenty of little young girls out here that's fast.
You should have picked one of them other fast girls. We already know there's plenty of girls out here that are fast. What are y'all doing? This is the advice. This is what you came onto the internet to say, ma'am. Child, cutting room floor.
I didn't even fuck with my nephew for doing what he did.
Well, then why are you out here talking, ma'am?
Because I got daughters too. But at the end of the day, I'm not saying they right what they did. But when y'all get on social media and
child, we don't need no lectures from you about social media.
At the end of the day,
child, if I never hear at the end of the day another day of my life, it will be too damn soon.
His auntie got lawyer fee. So whatever lawyer fee I gotta pay for mine.
Who thinks that she got lawyer's fees? Who thinks she got money to cover off on a lawyer? Bueller? Child, that bed in the background tells me Rent a Center. Same place that everybody get their beds from. Big Lots. No shade if you go to Bed Lots. I'm just saying. This is the adult. He's
straight. Long as mine's straight, my nephew's straight, that's all that matter. I don't give 2 fucks. I could give 3-5 fucks of what she's saying or what the rest of y'all side with. Because at the end of the day,
oh my God,
I'm not saying my nephew wrong, but at the end of the day,
I understand my nephew wrong. Ain't that what she just said? I understand my nephew wrong. Well, ma'am, I thought he didn't do. I understand my nephew wrong. I thought he ain't do nothing.
That's still my nephew. I still gotta stand by his side. I still gotta be his auntie. I still gotta be the one to support them. Man, hey, Sherette, I'm not caring about what these motherfuckers saying. You know that, cousin. But that bitch got on social media talking about, oh, he's on a run. On a run from where? He has a court date. You want to see that? Let me show you what his lawyer talking about, boo. You see what that says?
Why is she giving up information? You guys, you're so funny.
Hey, Tyson lawyer, you see what that say?
Girl, no, it's backwards.
They are taking cases to the grand jury on 3-5. End of the day, his auntie.
Oh, that's tomorrow. All right, we on it.
He got lawyer fee. So whatever lawyer fee I gotta pay for mine, he's straight. Long as mine's straight, my nephew straight, that's all that matter. I don't give 2 fucks. I could give 3-5 fucks of what she's saying or what the rest of y'all side with. Because at the end of the day, I'm not saying my nephew wrong, but at the end of the day, that's still my nephew. I still gotta stand by his side. I still gotta be his auntie.
You do know when people do wrong, you can stand by their side, but you can also say you need to be held accountable. You do know that just because they related to you, and that might be your favorite nephew, son, daughter, or whatever, you still make sure that they get held accountable. And you don't come out here saying this shit just because you down for them and you for them. Because if you don't teach them a lesson now, they're going to go and do something worse later, even though there's not much worse than this situation. Now, I'm not saying that they did it. I'm not saying that they not, but she don't know nothing more, nothing less. All right, there's a court date tomorrow. Cool. Hopefully we get that update and we'll talk about that. But ma'am, first of all, this is ghetto. Second of all, you sound ghetto. Third of all, this is clearly ghetto. Fourth of all, these are minors. These are still minors at the end of the day, even though they are, fifth of all, charged as adults, which is why their faces can be shown. But sixth of all, you're not helping the case. Seventh of all, does the mama know you're doing this? And eighth of all, you're not offering anything that's helpful at this point. Not near nothing. Not near nothing except for shit for us to talk about. Child, you can't make it up. Cannot make it shit up.
I still got to be the one to support them. Man, hey, Sherelle, I'm not caring about what these motherfuckers saying. You know that, cousin. But that bitch got on social media talking about, oh, he's on a run. On a run from where? He has a court date. You want to see that? Let me show you.
Oh, that's the stuff we read yesterday. Y'all know I don't want to hear nothing else from that heifer. I'm sure all that will help the case. Child, you can't make it like y'all never know how to be the entire F quiet. Everybody gotta go be proving their point. To who? To who? Making shit worse for yourself. Just because somebody related to you, they shouldn't be held accountable. Child. Live from New York, I appreciate you. He said the day ended 15 times. Absolutely. If I never hear that phrase again, it will be too soon. Wall Street Tech, thank you, honey. He said, message not sent, edit and try again. Always got to have something to say, and never anything positive or anything. Never like anything positive to help anybody or anything. Shout out to BT in the building. I see you. Shout out to Ali. Yeah. Let's get to it. Let's get to the loser, baby. So why don't you me? Shout out to BCP. Jasmine Crockett concedes. Oh, does she? Election after white liberal betrayal. Handing her humiliating defeat. I thought we already knew this. Shout out to Elsie. Elsie, I thought you was already a member. But if not, thank you, boo. I appreciate you. Shout out to all the channel members. I see you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for your support. Shout out to Lauren Krause up in here. Shout out to all of y'all. All righty. Let's hear what this mess is right here. Shout out to BCP.
And that is actually what they are fearful of, is my authenticity, because it rings true with every single American. You know, no one could have told me that when I went down to Austin, now it looks like a little bit over a year ago, that I would be running for Congress.
Maybe because these people, they are crazy, because they always talk about how Christian they is.
The wigs did get better. I'm going to go ahead and give her props. Her wigs did get better. Shout out to her.
Yeah, I don't know how many of them on that side are getting divorced because they getting caught up sleeping with their co-workers, staffers, interns, all the things.
On-campus mailboxes. And at that time, my school hired a Cochran firm. And there was a lawyer who graduated from University of Houston who was assigned to me.
You're not. We done picking cotton. We are. You can't pay us enough to find a plantation.
I want the American people to know that when you stand up to a bully, you win. Do not back down. Do not bend.
And I'm going to be the first one. You and your little friend off of Twitter. Y'all about to find out, all right?
But at the end of the day, I am who I am, and I am authentic.
Yes, we need a fighter. And I was so ready to vote for Jasmine Crockett because I love her. But I voted for Tallarico because we need somebody who can win.
Oh, I know you're not trying to tell me that the liberal white women said, I can't. I mean, we've seen that clip before. I love her, but I can't vote for her.
What kind of shit is that?
So you mean to tell me, and I'm not blaming white women for this loss, but you know, white liberal women get on my damn nerves. And if you hear it is what it is, I stand by that statement. But the Negroes always want to depend on white people, specifically white women, thinking that they're going to get what they want, and they get shafted most of the time. At least they came out here and told you the truth, child.
Boy. We can officially say that ghetto Democrat Jasmine Crockett's career is now over, okay? I'm going to be throwing a party today. I'm going to be smoking on that Crockett pack, okay? I'm telling you, I am going to throw a few beers back later today in celebration of Jasmine Crockett finally being defeated, okay? She has now officially lost, okay? I made a video last night around midnight before the election results were officially decided, basically saying that, hey, you know, mathematically, it could get to the point where James Tallarico has run it up enough where it doesn't matter what happens in Dallas, right? The reason why we could not officially say last night when I made the video is because there were some election shenanigans that happened in Dallas County that could possibly had helped Jasmine Crockett come back. But that's not going to help her, right? It doesn't matter at this point. No. Mathematically speaking, it is impossible for her to win. James Tallarico is now officially the Democrat primary nominee, and he's going to be facing either John Cornyn or Ken Paxton in the Texas Senate race. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into this.
Millions of Americans hitting the polls yesterday for a handful of pivotal primaries last night, including key races in North Carolina, Arkansas, and Texas.
Meantime, Douglas Ader joins us live from Washington with the results. Doug.
Hey, good morning, guys. A lot of races to talk about. So let's start with that Texas Senate race that attracted so much attention and money. On the Democratic side, James Tallarico defeated Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett in that hotly contested primary. In a victory speech, Tallarico said he was going to take back Texas.
This movement is about whether the people will hold the power in this state and in this country. We launched this underdog campaign 6 months ago in my hometown of Round Rock, Texas.
Now, why he look like Richie Cunningham?
Texas. And since then, tens of thousands of Texans.
Child, he got all the biatches, don't he?
Have shown up to rally with us in every corner of the state.
Yeah, so we're going to talk a little bit more about this guy, right? Because people got to understand that although I am happy that Jasmine Ratchet, the ghetto congresswoman, her career is now over, this guy is just as dangerous, if not more dangerous than Jasmine Crockett, to be honest with you, okay? Because Jasmine Crockett is not a very sophisticated politician, right? She's a loudmouth social media influencer, but she is not as savvy as this guy is when it comes to pretending to be a moderate, right? Even though this guy is not actually a moderate at all, he's probably more radically far left than Jasmine Crockett, and we're going to get into that in a little bit, but let's continue here.
What is he, a Ma'am Danby? Anybody know? Is that who he is? My fave, thank you, boo. He said, and as accountable commentary says, her wig moonwalking, child, that wig those wigs have gone through changes. They've improved, though. They have improved, for sure.
All right, Jasmine Crockett, meantime, cited voting issues in Dallas and said that, in her words, people have been disenfranchised. Now, we don't know yet.
People have been disenfranchised. So more racism, no matter what. Even though you was running against your own Democrat to Democrat. It's still racism? Sure.
What Republican Tallarico is going to face. The Republican race there is going to come down to a runoff in May between Senator John Cornyn and State Attorney General Ken Paxton in what has been a bruising primary. A few other races also in Texas.
Patch McCain, his career is over too, right? Incredible, absolutely incredible.
GOP, a primary, shifting down to North Carolina, where former Governor Roy Cooper picked up the Democratic nomination for the now open Senate seat there. He'll go on to face former RNC Chairman Michael Whatley, who won the Republican primary. In Arkansas, Senator Tom Cotton easily won his primary, as expected. For Democrats, the nod went to Hallie Schaffner. And back to that high-profile Texas race for a moment. It's worth noting that no Democrat has won a statewide race in Texas in more than 30 years. Todd National.
But if Republicans keep spending all their money,
there could be this could be their time. You never know. It could be their time.
Understand that regardless of who you like, right? This is what Republicans got to understand. This is what conservative voters got to understand. Regardless of whether or not you get your favorite person, you kind of got to get behind a Republican, right? That's just what it is, okay? You need to vote Republican, and you need to go out there and support the candidate because you can't allow these Democrats to win. We cannot allow Democrats to actually win a state like Texas. That would be a disaster. Even if it's somebody like James Tallarico, who, again, the reason why I think that he beat Jasmine Crockett is because of the fact that there was this narrative that, hey, Jasmine Crockett can't win in a general. And if you hate Trump, right, then you have to vote for James Tallarico because he has the best chance of actually winning. And I think that is actually what put James Tallarico over the top, right? I really do believe that Stephen Colbert stunt, right, the fake stunt where they pretended as if Trump was censoring the interview with James Tallarico. Oh, Trump doesn't want you to see this, right? I think that Trump derangement is like the only thing driving the Democrat Party at this point, right? Let's be real.
Yeah, that's like the only thing. What the hell else they got? They're going to sit up there and put Cam back in front of y'all's face. The only thing they got is Trump is bad.
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Again!
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Going, you're being a racist! Racist!
Isn't that all Jasmine had to say? Big orange man, the orange man, big orange man, the orange man. Like, child, everybody tired of that mess. I'm tired of hearing it anyway. But, child, what do I know? Let's finish it over here.
Really what propelled James Tallarico over Jasmine Crockett. And Jasmine Crockett is set to likely, this will likely be the end of her political career as we know it. She had to not run in the primary for her House seat. So I imagine you'll see her leftist nonsense all over the news going forward, including her election denialism here. But that Latino vote you see in Texas is going to be a key indicator going not only into the runoff for Republicans, but also into the general election. This is a base that moved quite frequently. You saw a big move in the 2024 election for those Latino voters toward Republicans. And are we going to see that pendulum swing back with this runoff coming in?
You know what the problem is that you got to have ID in order to vote. That's why she lost. Child, colors can't get an ID. Shout out to the colors. Can y'all get ID? Because they trying to say I don't know how to get ID. Like you wasn't born, so you don't have a birth certificate. You don't drive. You don't get a state ID. You don't have a passport. Child, y'all ain't got no. Child, is this Jim Crow? Are we just walking around pretending that we're really here and we're not? Is this not 2026? So how the hell do we have jobs? How the hell is it that we have homes? How the hell is it that we have cars, but we ain't got no ID? I can't believe you niggas listen to these fools.
In May, you will see what is going to continue to be one of the most expensive primary in U.S. history. All eyes on Texas. The Democrats, they have their pick. They're set.
This lady looked possessed.
Do you think this is going to hurt the Republicans at all? Because they have a little bit of work to do. Yeah, there is going to be no love lost between Ken Paxton and John Cornyn in this, 3 months.
All right, child, we don't care about that. Let's go on over to Tickety Damn Talk, child, to keep this shit moving. See what they got to say. Let's hear it.
Be clear. There's a lot that took place specifically in Dallas County.
Uh-oh.
I'm sure you've been watching the returns, and none of the returns out of Dallas County are quite in yet. Dallas County should have the second largest voter participation of any county in this state. We don't have any of the results because there was a lot of confusion today. And so, our Democratic Party chair, Cardall Coleman.
Child, you taking too long.
So that's my news, is that we're not going to have election results tonight, in my opinion, based upon what specifically is taking place in Dallas County.
Dallas County was a big county, clearly.
Unfortunately, this is what Republicans like to do.
This is what Republicans like to do in a runoff between two Democrats. This is what Republicans like to do in a runoff between two Democrats. Got it. In case y'all didn't know, don't say we don't be leering around here.
And so they specifically targeted Dallas County, and I think we all know why.
Why?
So
I don't know why.
I want you to enjoy yourselves, but I won't be back tonight because I have no idea of when we're going to get results, and I fully anticipate it won't be until tomorrow. So I love y'all too. Thank you so very much for being here. Love you down. I love you down, Dallas.
I love you down, y'all.
Well, Texas just got a little less ghetto. And before you call me racist, Jasmine Crockett is proud that she's ghetto and she flaunts it regularly. Bye, Jasmine. But I've also been seeing that Al Green is gone too, and that's actually not true. Neither him or his opponent reached 50%, and in Texas, they have to reach 50%. So both of them will go into a runoff later on, probably in May. Regardless, this is a huge win for America, and we are not sad to see Jasmine go, and we are hoping that Al is not too far behind.
Are y'all sad to see Jasmine go, Bueller? Are y'all sad to see Jasmine go?
So you have Christian loving James Tallarico, who is a Democrat running to be a senator hopeful of Texas, and he's running against old sister girl, lashes wearing, nails wearing, it's going to be my way or you can get the highway, and Trump said my damn name, so I'm all of that Jasmine Crockett. And they are both running for senator of Texas. Now, everyone who has been paying attention knew that Jasmine Crockett couldn't win. Jasmine Crockett's own party, the Democrat Party, don't like her. Ooh! And what do they do with their tools? They break them and throw them away.
Oh, no.
But because she was getting bad press from the Republicans and they kept her name out there, even though they were calling her name, she still thought that she could win. Even Obama is endorsing James Tallarico. Poor Ting Ting.
Oh, no. Obama was endorsing the white. Oh, no. Obama was endorsing the white man. I guess he's coming up off of the pro-blackity, black. Reaper, thank you, boo. He said the Republicans did pay for her commercial. I'm assuming they weren't good towards her, but that was nice. That was nice of them. You listen, sometimes I've said plenty of times that Republicans be playing chess while Democrats be playing checkers. And they just want to do things their way because they know everything, and they keep showing and proving that they like to be played. So if they like to be played, we like to watch those games. Thank you, BT. I appreciate you, boo. He said, I'll be ninja watching while I'm at work. That's right. Nobody lose their jobs for this foolishness. No one lose their jobs over this foolishness, including me. Shout out to you. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you. Please make sure you hit the like button for me. Let's see what else they got to say, Sean.
Crockett will not win Texas.
6 days ago.
There's no such thing as voter fraud. Everything is secure in our elections. Well, take a look at what Jasmine Crockett had to say after losing the primary today in Texas.
All Red has already stated, we encourage each and every one of you to remain resilient. We cannot allow this type of behavior to be rewarded because so long as they know that they can win, even if it means cheating, then they will continue to do it. So I am asking you, I am begging you to make sure that you go ahead and figure out where it is that you are supposed to vote. Stand in line.
Democrats are not only the first people to make fun of Republicans.
You know what always amazes me that doesn't seem to register with enough of you black people is the fact that they got to come and tell you that you need to vote. They need to come every single cycle to say, you got to vote. You need to vote. You got to vote. You need to vote. Register to vote. Register to vote. Vote or die. Vote like a black woman. No voting, no vucking. Like all these slogans that they got to tell ya, and the people that got to bring in front of ya in order for you to go do something that y'all claim that the ancestors left for y'all, the ancestors fought for y'all, and y'all don't even do the shit. Y'all don't even register. Like, why is it that every single cycle somebody got to tell y'all to register? Why are you not telling your kids to register? Because really, that's your responsibility. I told and got my kids registered. Why didn't y'all do that? I went with both my kids the first time that they voted. What do y'all be doing with y'all's kids? Oh, yeah, you be getting on the internet talking about they didn't do it, even though Meemaw said she saw it going to the mail, going to the garbage can, and looking over the daggone the patio. Y'all just be saying shit, and it don't make no damn sense. So you think that we supposed to listen to y'all when y'all don't even know shit? Why does someone have to tell y'all when it's time to vote? Don't you see all them damn signs? Excuse me. Don't y'all see all them damn signs that be out on the road, be at the stop signs, be at the stoplights, be on the side of the damn road, cluttering up everything? So that's not the clue. That is almost time to... So you mean to tell me that if you didn't know, just say you didn't know, child. Just say you didn't know. So you mean to tell me that when you see all them damn signs on the side of the road, that that's not the clue, that you should start looking into something? That ain't the clue? Well, what the hell is it that y'all need? You need Rolly to tell you. You need a slogan. You need a song. You need Cardi B. You need Meg Thee Stallion. That's what y'all need? Y'all should be insulted. I am insulted. I don't need y'all to tell me shit. Just like I don't need y'all. Not y'all, you know what I'm saying. Just like I don't need y'all to tell me who the fuck to vote for. I don't need y'all's guidance with anything, because y'all support bitches like we just saw who sit up there and get up on the internet trying to act like what someone allegedly did, as horrible as it is the best use of your fucking time. Maybe you should go shut the fuck up and go take him to church and pray with him. How about that? Nah. Then gonna have the nerve and the audacity to talk about people on social media whilst being on social media, doing exactly what you talking about the other person doing with regard to social media. Y'all, let me keep it straight. Come on. All right, white man, that's enough of you.
Dan Crenshaw lost his re-election bid.
Black women, let me tell you something. The Democratic Party is using you. Wake up. Jasmine Crockett just found out the hard way. We told y'all what the Democratic Party was doing to black women. They was putting y'all on Front Street to go against Trump. Every black woman in the Democratic Party was put there to go against Trump as a political weapon, thinking, oh, he's a white guy. He can't say nothing bad about black women or else he'll be called racist and sexist.
Ain't he already called racist? This is old. This guy is on YouTube too. So that's probably what they thought. You think these people don't give a damn about being called racist no more because y'all used it so damn much, you oversaturated it, used it on everything. It don't even really mean anything anymore because you overused it for the dumbest of the dumbest of shit. I blame you colors for that. Yep, I blame you colors for that.
Got the double check boxes. Problem is, the black women they were choosing had too much drama already. They were already screwed up. Jasmine Crockett found out the hard way. She was just going for a leadership position in the Democratic Party.
I went through the first leg of this race today, and there have been recent questions about something that just wasn't true because I'm always loud.
I don't hear no accent.
And proud about everything that I have to say. But it did cause me some issues for sure. So I placed last in the recommendation from steering policy. And so with that, I am not going to a caucus for a vote tomorrow.
All right, you're putting to sleep.
I'm about to say something real controversial, and please don't jump me. Jasmine Crockett is going to lose her Senate race. I'm saying that because she supports Israel.
See, we got Dallas County in Texas.
We got Dallas. Oh, geez. Same day, early vote.
You see, anybody ever watch Scandal? I know some of y'all have. They talking about it all came down to Dallas County. It also came down to one county over there when we was watching Scandal that time where they stole the election from the former governor in order to get Fitz in there. I forget what the name of the county was. But if y'all watch Scandal, you know what I'm talking about.
Hey, y'all. Have y'all seen Jasmine Crash Out Crockett's latest meltdown? Y'all, poor thing, y'all. She's losing it. Absolutely going bananas over Texas Republicans legally redrawing the maps. And now she might actually be drawn out of her own district. The question is why?
Ted Cruz would be ideal. He would be ideal to run against. I mean, he would be ideal. I would love to challenge Ted Cruz. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with y'all. I'm gonna just keep it real. This is the first time I've ever said that.
Challenge Ted Cruz to what?
Publicly, right? So y'all getting here. But let me tell you something. I am so concerned for our country
Girl, not even. Thank you, Kofa. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. He says, I miss old school racism. This new racism don't taste the same. It's like 80s McDonald's versus now. Yeah, we don't like this new racism. Go back to the old racism. I agree. Everything is racist, no matter what.
Black women.
They finally found a way to get Jasmine Crockett up out of her seat in Texas. Although the Supreme Court did not sit down and redraw any maps themselves, what they
So it's not a good day.
Once there was a court order saying,
I want to hear it.
how y'all feeling?
All right.
Will Jasmine Crockett win the primary today in Texas? Will Jasmine Crockett win the primary today in Texas? Let's see here. There's a yes and no card in this deck. So, oh God, we're gonna see whichever card comes out first, y'all.
Gonna do this. Look, you guys earlier literally just
You just voted to do it.
Y'all did it first, so you don't want to talk about it.
Hold on a second. What's really going on?
We're living through the
This movement is about whether the people will hold the power in this state and in this country. We launched this underdog campaign 6 months ago in my hometown of Round Rock, Texas. And since then, tens of thousands of Texans have shown up to rally with us in every corner of the state, from Beaumont to El Paso, from Amarillo to Brownsville, and everywhere in between. We have recruited more than 28,000 volunteers who are organizing in every community across this state. And we have shattered grassroots fundraising records, all without taking a dime from corporate PACs. This is a people-powered movement to take on this broken, corrupt political system. This is truly a campaign of, by, and for the people. We are not just trying to win an election. We are trying to fundamentally change our politics. And
that we're not going to have election results.
It would be great to not have to hear from this woman ever again. And I wouldn't be alone because I know her staff would not miss her either. According to the New York Post, Jasmine's staff calls her a boss from hell. But I don't understand why the left is so.
Okay, let's have this conversation.
Midterm primary season, it is here, and it's starting in a big way in Texas. U.S. Senate race, both parties with intense primaries. Democratic side here. Basically, it is a race between Jasmine Crockett, the congresswoman from the Dallas area.
All right, that's enough of that. I've had enough. Sorry, y'all. Moving on, child. Moving on, because there's nothing else left. She lost. That's it. All right, so if anything else comes up, you know I'll bring it to you. But we have to talk about the latest from House of Hypocrites. Shout out to him. He was in the chat last night. It's titled Mika proves she was lying about Anton Daniels this whole time, y'all. This is never going to end, y'all. You do know that, right? But let's hear it.
Mika flew in last night and we wound up hitting the streets.
Okay. Friends would imply that we hang outside of business.
Mika flew in last night and we wound up hitting the streets.
Okay. Friends would imply that we hang outside of business.
Mika flew in last night and we wound up hitting the streets.
Okay. Friends would imply that we hang outside of business.
Mika meeting Anton Daniels might be one of the worst decisions she'd have made in her goddamn life, especially if you're talking about socially, especially when you're talking about the things that represent your image. It might be one of the worst things to happen to Mika is meeting Anton Daniels. Now, on the backside, it could be very lucrative. It could have been very progressive. But when it comes to her image, that shit destroyed. Here, another video. The GOAT Taz brought this to my attention.
From AntonDaniels.com. I appreciate y'all for continuing to rock with me. Just woke up this morning. Last night was insane. It was absolutely wild. Mika flew in last night, and we wound up hitting the streets. And I got a little bit of a crazy story, something that I didn't know, but I'm gonna keep y'all up to date. What's going on is Anton from AntonDaniels.com. I appreciate y'all for continuing to rock with me. Just woke up this morning. Last night was insane. It was absolutely wild. Mika flew in last night, and we wound up hitting the streets. And I got a little bit of a crazy story.
Right off the rip, soon as Anton Daniels wake up, he thinking about goddamn Mika. I'm not saying nothing happened last night. I'm not saying that. But I'm going to remind you, Mika went on Talk Perspective and said this.
How long have you and Anton been business partners or friends?
We're business partners. And
so you're not a friend, because I don't want to provide language that's inaccurate.
That's why I changed it.
Yeah.
We're business partners, absolutely.
You're not friends?
No.
Okay.
Friends would imply that we hang outside of business.
Okay.
Friends would imply that we hang outside of business.
Okay.
Friends would imply that we hang outside of business.
Not necessarily. Well, yes,
yeah,
correct.
Yeah, like
outside of business.
Yeah, like
correct.
not we were, me and you were shooting here, and then we just get something to eat afterwards, but we are doing business.
Yes.
I'm saying, hey, are you up? Are you available today? Or you want to go out to the blah blah blah?
Yeah.
No.
Now, she said they wasn't friends. She said they did not hang out. But the first thing this nigga do after y'all done hung out last night is get up and tell the motherfucking internet. Now, it seemed harmless. At the time, it could have been harmless. But, Anton got to tell everybody about his goddamn life. Reach far back. And it's like, we pulling receipts. I don't pull receipts, nigga. I pull files. Your favorite YouTube private investigator. Pull the files, my nigga. And we gonna write that shit down. Y'all already know my favorite emoji. We writing that shit down. Because this is a dynamic between two married people. One in Anton Daniels, two in Mika. I would say a full name, but it ain't that necessary. Because she go by Mika, so we're gonna respect that, and I'm gonna respect her goddamn husband. But you got two dynamics. One man, wife seems like she don't give a damn. It's for content. She can deal with it like that. It has built them a life of luxury on side of the different type of jobs, or your daddy goddamn trust fund money. I haven't confirmed that, but I'll look into that shit. But people saying it. So he has taken some money and stretched it. One thing y'all can't say.
He took in some money and he stretched it, y'all. Allegedly. The question is, where did Anton's money come from? Is the next thing that the streets are speaking about.
This nigga don't do it. Work motherfucking hard when it comes to this content. But the downside of you putting everything on the goddamn internet when it comes to dynamics and situations like this, and you speaking like you just this player, and you got
y'all this pause though.
All the hoes, it backfired on a married woman, right? So this the downside. If Anton Daniels was doing this with a single woman, people would talk about it, but it won't last no 30 to goddamn 90 days. This might be like the 40th day. Or damn near. Well, there might be day 34, 35.
Yeah.
If he was if that woman, Mika, was single, we won't be diving into it like that. We would have talked about it. We would have called him a hypocrite. But now it just seems like the degenerate behavior Anton Daniels talks about in shame, which is cool in the black community. It's like he's a participant in it, which he really is. All this single mother baby shit talk he be talking, you gonna fuck around and create a single mother. Her name gonna be Mika. Because I guarantee you her husband seeing this shit. If he want to say something, take it from me.
What? Hypocrite. Now we about to create a single mom. Come on. I can't do this. I cannot do this. It's too much.
Well, let's get back into it.
Story, something that I didn't know, but I'm gonna keep y'all up to date. You can see the whole city behind me. I'm gonna keep y'all up to date, and I want to have a conversation with y'all about something that I learned while at the same time getting trespassed from a property. So, out and about, you know what I'm saying? We did the live stream on After Hours. The sun is busting. City is dope. You can see the whole city around me and stuff like that. But
he gonna talk about how he going to the casino. We're gonna fast forward this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all, we know what you're about.
Like, what's going on? Like, the only time that I've ever had an encounter with security is if they walk me to my car because I want to be safe, or they walk me.
Basically, he was playing $1,000 a hand. He was winning in the goddamn casino, and they was like, "Oh, big dog, you got a bad bitch next to you. you can't be winning this much money. She gonna want you more than she want her husband. That's what basically he was trying to say.
That is not
Be a valet because I want to be safe, and I got a lot of money on me, or I got a lot of cash on me.
And she ain't got no broke.
The casino came and said, you got a bad bitch on you. We got to get you out of here because her. Goodbye, hypocrite. Goodbye, hypocrite. What the hell?
Husband, let's just say that.
And, I don't want nothing to happen. So usually they'll have security over at MGM on me out, but I've never had an interaction with security outside of that. So he's like, yo, they don't want your action. What do you mean you don't want my action? They don't want your action. I'm like, why wouldn't they want my action? It's a dice table. It's not blackjack. Usually the only thing that you can really get pushed off on is blackjack. They can say, yo, we don't want your business because you count cards or something like that. But I'm literally just there for fun. So I'm around even, or I might be up a little bit, like a couple $1,000s, and I'm just chilling. And so me and Mika looking at each other like, what is this?
Me and Mika looking at each other. I thought they only threw you off of blackjack too, because they think you counting cards. They throw you off the roulette table? What the hell could you be doing wrong? Hold on. Oh, y'all already know. Hey. I think it's 2017 or 2015. One of them. No. Mm-mm. Yeah, I gotta look it up. I'll call you back. All right. Bye. Lord, help your people and help me too. All right. Let me stop. All right. Come on, child. This is crazy.
Long story short is this. $1,000, and I'm just chilling. And so me and Mika looking at each other like, what is this? Even, or I might be up a little bit, like a couple $1,000s, and I'm just chilling. And so me and Mika looking at each other like, what is this?
So she tried to explain the fact that they only had a business relationship to the dude Orlando Fox on Talk Perspective. Now, this was filmed July 13th, 2024, right? If Mika,
they didn't know each other that long. Did y'all know that? 2024. What year is this? 2026. 2 years? All right.
Husband watching this shit. See what was going down July 13th, 2024 with your goddamn wife.
2024.
She say she tell him everything. Maybe he know about this shit. Maybe he know they was hanging out at the casino. And to be pretty fair, bro, when you just meeting business partners, male or female, you are gonna treat them. You know what I'm saying? You are gonna make sure y'all go enjoy each other's time. And you can talk about business in these particular establishments. They got cigar bars, they got pool house, they got a lot of shit. So
script club.
I'm not just too honed in on that. I'm only honed in on it because you said we don't hang out. That would infer that we are friends. Your own word.
See, this is the reason why her going and doing this shit. She done prolonged this shit for longer by doing those interviews. The messy conservative, because that's the new name, is the one that did this. She made it longer by doing those videos. So now they over here looking at every single word that everybody done said to come back and prove that you lied. You a liar. You lied. You a liar. You lied. So now the rest of us got to deal with it. That's fine. We'll talk about it if it's interesting. No smoke for Corey. I ain't seen none yet. I'm waiting for Flacco. Melissa Waco Davenport up in here. I see you, boo. She said Anton is so arrogant. He wants people to know how much money he has and can pull a woman that looks like Mika when no one really cares. I definitely agree that he likes people to know how much money he has. I definitely agree with that. For sure. The rest of this, I don't know. This is crazy. Because let's not act like these people are not all adults, right? Everybody is an adult. So whatever they do, they're going to do. Whatever happens. It's on them. Ain't nobody else got nothing to do with it. Whatever people decide to do with their relationships, what people decide to do with their relationships, right? But at this point, for me, all these people that's got all these issues with Anton, it ain't got nothing to do with me defending Anton. Like I said, all these people are grown adults. But the fact that all these bitch asses needed to come back and wait for something like this to happen in order for them to get their grievances out against Anton, they all looking crazy. They all looking crazy, specifically that bitch ass nigga. Y'all know who I'm talking about. You couldn't do it on your own. You couldn't handle it on your own. So now we with this mob mentality, we gonna tell him, we gonna tell. That's exactly what's going on. Where the hell is it at? That's exactly what's going on.
I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You heard what I said? Because I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you.
Child. Then a lot of these people just out here lying. This is what Anton did. This is what Anton said. Well, what did you do? Because there's a lot of people that used to work with him. Now, all of a sudden, you're put upon. You did nothing wrong. It's all Anton. You telling me that when you got fired, he kicked you off, he was tired of your shit, that you couldn't have did nothing about it back then? Content creators. Oh, no, y'all couldn't? Oh, y'all couldn't handle it? Child, like I said, everybody can't be a content creator. So in other words, they got to take this opportunity, not only to get their grievances out, but to be a part of mob mentality and to get their subscribers up and to get their money up and the views up. That's what that's about. Because, child, let me tell you something. If something happened later on, right? And Frigidaire, is more of an asshole than he is right now. I promise y'all, I don't need to get with nobody, not now a soul, to lay him out. I promise y'all, I don't need nobody to help me lay that nigga out or any other one. Interesting how this is working, though.
Words is bringing this judgment and retribution. Both of y'all. Y'all own words are causing these things. Y'all own past words, future, and goddamn present. Why are they so on our case like that? I heard Angry Man said we hating on goddamn Anton Daniels. Then I asked Angry Man a question, shit. What about the people making the videos about goddamn Mika? Are we hating on her too? He said, absolutely. I said, your ass tripping. we just pointed out because when it was Travis Hunter, right? When it was Travis Hunter, Anton Daniels had a lot to say about it. Angry Man had a lot to say about it. But when it's their partner, we hating. I can't hate on another man. What Anton eat don't make me shit. Do you hear me? But my shit named House of Hypocrites. And what do I do? Expose hypocrites.
Listen. He did admit that he lied about that damn 7 baby mama, 7 kids story. Even though at the time, I hope most people was like, y'all please, nobody believe this shit. That's what I said. Doesn't nobody believe this shit. And any woman that would deal with this shit is a dumbass, because ain't no way. He admitted that shit was not true. So, I don't think that hypocrite has had an issue with Anton before now, right? This is a difference for me, as far as I'm concerned, with him compared to a lot of these other jackasses, is that he said it. I'm just trying to make content and I'm trying to, do this, that, and the third for the channel. These people are hurt by Anton. These people are personally upset with him. Personally mad, personally jealous, in my opinion, personally upset that one, he is on his come up, has come up, whatever you want to call it, got his million here, million there, million everywhere, got his money here, there, and everywhere, got his Rolly and whatever the fuck else that nigga has, right? Even though I love that pink shirt with the bunny on it, Psycho Bunny, and didn't bring them along. That's what that's about with a lot of these people, that he didn't bring your ass along. He dropped you off somewhere. He said, get the fuck out the car. He said, too many clowns in this car. Y'all got to go. And they was butthurt over it. Number one on the list, Frigidaire. He didn't call me when I was sick. Come on, y'all. How does that sound? How does that even sound? You got a whole ass wife talking about some man from the internet didn't call you when you were sick and check on you. And I know he saw me in the chat. Maybe that's where wrenches come through, because I had the wrench. Child, this wrench supremacy along with subscriber supremacy is wild. I got a wrench, you took my wrench. I got a wrench, you took my wrench. I got a wrench, you took my wrench. What? I promise y'all, if you make me a moderator, I ain't doing shit. I promise you. I appreciate the sentiment. I'm not doing shit. I barely do anything on FDNHT. I do nothing nowhere else. I promise you I don't. So. But to these people, it means something. It means a big damn thing. You took it away from me. You're on the internet whining about taking away a fucking wrench. That means, child, how much money do that make me? Because at one point when I first got on here, I didn't know. Because, you know, Gail is all over the place. Shout out to Gail at night, mod extraordinaire, right? And she was in TLA's chat. She was working. Sometimes I think she's the only one over there working, right? When he be having thousands at the time. And she was doing all this shit. And I had to ask, I said, how much does this job pay? It was like nothing. Nothing. Okay. Well, shout out to her for doing it. But, you know, Gail started with TLA when he had basically 3 subscribers. So she's been there forever. But some of these people take that as a big old thing. Like when people make me a mod, I'm appreciative of it. Okay, so clearly I support their channel and everything. But as far as doing modding stuff, the best thing you're gonna see me do, which y'all don't even see, is for me to say show a comment that's being held for review. If I even do that, I ain't doing shit. Child, I was just recently the other day doing subscribe to FDNHT, child, and I don't do that. Child, I let Mixed Chick do that. Not let her, but Mixed Chick does that. What I need to do it for? I don't think she was there, so I may have done that. Child, no, I'm not doing that. But somebody like Frigidaire thinks that's some big damn deal. Just like him out here talking about he got 11,000 subscribers. Y'all have 13,000 on the other channel, and I barely do anything on it. So, nigga, you doing all this work. Shout out to you. Good luck to you, sir. Good luck to you, sir. But not really. Y'all already know. Come on, child. What's going on? What else? What else?
And I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm about to expose myself. No diddy. I'm about to expose myself for going viral for being a deadbeat. I had 7 kids and 7 baby mamas. Nigga really try to use that as ammunition. Niggas really try to use that as ammunition. Bitch is fake. That was a real character. Now we exposing Anton and Mika's character. But I'm gonna expose me too. It's been 3 years.
And I'm so glad that I have a witness, because a lot of times when you tell the details of a story, you start to explain it to people. A lot of times they don't really get it, or because they've never seen it before, it seems like something that's, you know what I'm saying, crazy or weird or something that wouldn't happen. It's insane, bro. It's absolutely insane.
I ain't gonna lie, that nigga, y'all try to say that the Patreon shit fake, probably is. I don't care. One thing y'all can't say, that nigga got that bag. That's a beautiful fucking view.
Thank you for being honest, because it most certainly is. I'm telling you, it ain't cheap either, but you know, some people can't even acknowledge what is. You know what I'm saying?
Anton might be waking up bald and mad and out of shape. Nigga look out his window and just be happy as hell. Like, I done this off the back of my father's money. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. I don't know. But if he did, let's just say Anton did get some inheritance from his father's death. Your parents should set you up and have life insurance.
Well, okay, so he said it, right? So allegedly Anton's money came from some settlement. Allegedly. I don't know, but that's what they're saying. And that's how he got rich. So just imagine being upset that some man got money because something happened to his dad, who, if I'm not mistaken, is not alive. Allegedly. I'm not really sure. Allegedly, right? Just imagine being mad because a man has money and then he got it initially from whatever happened allegedly with his dad. And then he went and started buying property, which is one thing I think he does. Just like Orlando Minor buys property as well. He's a landlord and still mad and use the money properly. Because we've seen Anton didn't look like this a mere 3 years ago. Child, he looked like a whole ass dweeb. Sorry, Anton, it is what it is. Look like a whole ass dweeb. And, he is definitely transformed, right? Money helps to do that. But you niggas, not y'all, you know what I'm saying? You niggas be the only ones that be mad because somebody is on a come up on a legal way. Mad that they have money and able to make more from it, as opposed to spending it on Gucci, Fucci, Poochie, and Lucci, get robbed, or do something illegal, go to jail, and be broke in 15 minutes. I'm telling you, there's a lot of Negroes that think that that's how it's supposed to go. There are a lot of Negroes that think that that's how that shit is supposed to go. And that's your warped ass mind where you don't want to learn anything. You would rather spend your time hating. I'm not talking about hypocrite. You would rather spend your time hating on somebody because they got, instead of going and asking and finding out so that you can get. You niggas can't even get life insurance. Let me rephrase. You don't get it. You got all these damn kids and not a pot to piss in nor a window to throw it out of for them. And you mad at a man who, even if he happened to allegedly get money from his dad's whatever, y'all mad about that. Was he supposed to give it to y'all? Was he supposed to just treat y'all? Is he supposed to bring you into the fold so you can have some of his money? And then hating because of bag chasers? That bag chaser Patreon is making a mint, y'all. But y'all would rather hate and be upset about something instead of going out there and doing something and getting the information that you need so that you can do something and be on that type of time. See, that's usually the fake pores. I think that's like the fake pores. Because you just out here playing like you know something and you doing something and you ain't doing shit but running off at the fucking mouth. That's why shit like having wrenches and not having wrenches means something to you. I got kicked off the panel. I didn't get kicked off the panel, or somebody get more time on the panel. All that dumb shit. That's why y'all covet shit like that. Means absolutely nothing in the grand scheme of things. Just like being a mod. Shout out to the mods. I appreciate what you do. Just like being a mod, don't pay you shit. Don't pay you shit. Because if I don't, I've taken wrenches away from people I don't trust no more. Absolutely. What the fuck I look like letting you continue to mod for me and you fucking around. And you out here fucking around and talking about me. Why would I leave you as a mod? That'd be pretty stupid. So you give wrenches to people who you trust. And then you really give people you really, really fuck with managing status. Shout out to Reaper, Nicole, and Trent. But y'all be, not y'all, you know what I'm saying. Y'all be out here criticizing the shit that you should be looking into and understanding more and better. Imagine if some of these niggas, all in, took the time to say, teach me. All this energy trying to find some information out. All this energy trying to get some knowledge about something that's going to put some money in your pocket so that you could get up on this internet and front and floss and show your Rolexes and flying whoever in and out and having a view like that. You can tell that a lot of y'all ain't never had shit. I mean, it is what it is. You can just tell that a lot of y'all ain't never had shit, ain't never gonna have shit. And would rather hate on those that do have shit instead of going and asking, you know what? Just like with Kevin Samuels, you think you could teach me? You think you could tell me? You think I could book a session with you so I can talk to you? You think I could ask you some questions and pay for it because time is money? You niggas think people are supposed to give you shit for free. Child, everything is out here for free. You won't even go do that, losers. Y'all won't even go out here and get the shit that's free. Because everything is free. It's 2026. Y'all the ones that's thinking that white people holding you back from shit, though. And Jim Crow 2.0. Y'all out here allowing people to play in y'all's face and say that you can't get no fucking ID. And y'all go along with that dumbness. Y'all don't like the damn truth. So she's a white supremacist talking points. Is that what it is? Is that what it is? You think you're better than everybody? I don't, but I'm surely probably better than you if this is affecting you. Go home and cry. I don't give a fuck. Frigidaire, and all the rest of them. Do you. Do whatever it is that you need to do. As far as I'm concerned, keep that shit on the internet. Leave me the fuck alone and keep my name out your motherfucking mouth, because there's only one person whose name I've mentioned, and I ain't even mentioned him by real name. But y'all already know. Because if you can't come up and show up here right the fuck here when I'm live, and I'm almost live every damn day, so don't act like you don't know when I'm not here. Your minions will tell you and come say some shit to me to my fucking face. Fuck you, all right? You got a problem with me? That's a you problem. Scroll the fuck up. Shout out to Take Heed to the Message. Y'all can't even do that. But y'all, shout out to Anton, whoever said that yesterday, talking about the Anton stimulus package. You're doing the same thing. Yeah, I'm taking y'all's videos and I'm showing them. You're not doing nothing from scratch no more, child. There's nothing to do. O'Shea gonna make a video. Fuck, I need to make a video for. Hypocrite gonna make a video. I'm giving them the views. I'm supporting. I'm very supportive, okay? We'll sit over here and we'll talk our shit, all right? But again, I noticed that ain't nobody talking about Corey Holcomb. Not as much as y'all like talking about Anton. Hurt people hurt people. So isn't that what they say? Hurt people hurt people. Oh, she dropped another video? Of course he did. If I had time, I would show it. I'll do it later. I'm gonna be back later. Of course he did. Shout out to O'Shea. And shout out for Hypocrite on the come up. I'm just saying. Is a lot of other people that need other people in order for them to do something that those bitch asses couldn't do on their own. I don't need nobody. I will lay you the fuck out right the fuck here. And I don't need to wait for nobody for nothing. And still will continue to have this channel increase, and the other one as well. And the third one I'm working on. And I will. Anyway, that's just me, y'all. That's it. That's all. I got to get to a meeting. I got about 10 minutes to get something to drink, get something to eat, and get back up here. Thank you all for coming this afternoon for lunch. I'll be back later on this evening. Look out for the notification because I'm not really sure. I got to go get my car. I got to stop at the gym. I got shit to do, y'all. All right. I see you. I appreciate you. Y'all make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. Hype this daggone video.